Hello children, welcome back. Now in the previous videos we have learned the basic concepts of expressions and addition and subtraction of expressions. Now today we are going to move forward with multiplication of algebraic expressions. There are many different combinations which you can use for multiplication, like multiplying a monomial with a monomial with a binomial with a trinomial. But the basic concept is going to remain the same. So if you know the multiplication of monomial with monomial properly, then all the other multiplications will be easy. Let us see how do we multiply monomials. To multiply monomials, multiply the coefficients and the exponents with the same basis. If the bases are same, then and only then you can multiply them, right? See, now let us see this example. I want to multiply 3x, 15y and 2ab. First thing, multiply the constants, the coefficients. Okay, let me write it here. 3x into 15y into 2ab. First multiply the coefficients. So 3 into 15 into 2 will give you 90, right? So here write down 90. Now what are the variables? Take all the variables. X into y into a into b. So this will become x, y, a, b, right? So here you will write x, y, a, b. So your answer will be 90 x, y, a, b. Now here the powers were 1, so there was no problem. For example, you want to multiply x into x. So how will you write that? This will be written as x square. X into x will become x square. Now if you have x into y, then this will become x square y. Don't write like this, x, x, y. No, this will be wrong. Now also a point where most students make mistake is, see, x plus x is 2x and x into x is x square. Remember this, don't get confused between these two things. When you add, it will become 2x. When you multiply, the 2 will come as power. So x into x will become x square, right? Come on. Now multiplying polynomials. Now polynomial can be binomial, trinomial, monomial, anything, right? So here I want to multiply x plus 3 with minus 2x plus 2. So here I have two binomials. I want to multiply two binomials. So what you can do is multiply the first bracket with the first term of the second bracket, and then the first bracket with the second term, right? Or you can also do this. For example, if you want to multiply these two, x plus 3 into minus 2x plus 2. So what you can do is multiply x with minus 2x, multiply x with 2. This is nothing but distributive, right? So first x with minus 2x, then the second term, then the second term of this bracket with first and second. This can also be done, right? Either you can multiply the whole bracket together or you can multiply one by one. It is left for your choosing. So over here, if I am multiplying the first bracket with the first term over here, and then x plus 3 with plus 2. Now open the bracket. So here again, x you have to multiply with minus 2x. So x into minus 2x will become minus 2x square. See, x into minus 2x. So the coefficient over here is 1. So 1 into minus 2 will become minus 2, and x into x will become x square. So this will become minus 2x square. Then 3 into minus 2x. 3 into minus 2 is 6 and x is the only variable, so minus 6x plus. Then we have x plus 3 into 2. Multiply x with 2. 2 into x will give you 2x and 3 into 2 will give you 6. Then we have, now open the brackets like we have learnt in addition of expressions. Open the brackets and you will get minus 2x square minus 4x plus 6. Where did this 4x come from? When you open the bracket, it will become minus 6x, this will become minus 6x plus 2x. So, minus 6 plus 2 will become minus 4, that is where minus 4x came from. So, your answer will be minus 2x square minus 4x plus 6, right. Okay. Now, let us solve some examples from exercise 9.3. Find the product of the following pairs of monomials. I am only multiplying monomials. 4 and 7p. So, write 4 into 7p. Multiply the coefficients. 4 into 7. What is 4 sevens are? 28. So, your answer will be 28p. Then keep the variable as it is. Minus 4p into 7p. Minus 4 into 7 will give me minus 28. P into p will give me p square. So, my answer will be minus 28 p square. Minus 4 into 7, again I will get minus 28. Then p into p cube. See, like I gave you this example. See, p into p cube. P is multiplied twice, 1 and 2. So, it will become p square. Q is only once. So, q will remain as it is. So, it will become minus 28 p square q. Right. Then we have 4p cube multiplied by minus 3p. So, 4 into minus 3 will give me minus 12, and p raised to 3 means p cube into p. Now, see, p cube into p. Now, when the bases are same and you are multiplying the bases, the powers can be added. So, if there is no power, there is 1 always. So, here you can write p raised to 3 plus 1. So, it will become p raised to 4. So, here my power will be 4, right. Then 4p into 0. Anything multiplied with 0 will give you 0, right. Now, find the areas of rectangles with the following pairs of monomials as their lengths and breadths respectively. Now, you want to find the area of rectangles. The measurements of the sides are given and you want to find the areas of the rectangles. Now, what is the formula for area? Area of rectangle is equal to length into breadth, and length and breadth is given to us. So, again this is simply multiplication of monomials. So, here first one p and q, this is the length and this is the breadth. So, p into q will become p cube. 10m into 5n. So, it will be 10m into 5n. 10 into 5, 50, m into n, m n. So, my answer will be 50 m n. This is very simple, children, just multiply the coefficients and then the variables. 20x square into 5y square. So, 20 into 5 will give me 100 and x square into y square will give me x square y square. 4 3s are 12 and x into x square will give me x cube. Like I told you, when the bases are same and the powers are different, you can add the powers. So, this will become x raised to 1 plus 2. If there is nothing, there is 1. So, x raised to 1 plus 2. So, this will become x cube. This is how the cube came. Then we have 3mn into 4np. 3 4s are 12. N is repeated in both. So, it will become n square and m and p will remain the same. So, it will be 12mn square p, right. Obtain the volume of rectangular boxes with the following length, breadth and height respectively. Again, you have to find the volume of the rectangular box. So, what will be the formula for volume? Length into breadth into height. Length, breadth and height is given to you. Simply you have to multiply all of them. So, here I have 5a, 3a square, 7a raised to 4. So, first multiply the coefficients. 5 into 3 into 7 will give me 105, and when I multiply the variables, I will get 4 plus 2 6 plus 1 7. So, 105 a raised to 7. Over here again 2p into 4q into 8r. So 2 into 4 into 8 will give me 64. P into q into r will give me pqr. Y into 2x square y into 2xy square. Multiply the coefficients. 1 into 2 into 2 will give me 4. So here I have 4. Multiply the variables. X into x square into x will give me 2, 3 and 4. X raised to 4. And for y, 2, 3 and 4. Y raised to 4. A into 2b plus 3c. Multiply the coefficients. 1 into 2 into 3 will give me 6. And a into b into c will give me 6abc. Carry out the multiplication of the expressions in each of the following pairs. Again you have to multiply. Here we are multiplying monomial with a binomial. So here 4p into q plus r. So you will multiply 4p with both. 4p into q will give me 4pq plus 4p into r. So it will give me 4pr. Multiply one by one with both. Then I have, see here, ab into a minus b. Multiply ab with a. So it will become a square b. Minus will remain as it is. Multiply ab with b. So it will become ab square. So my answer will be a square b minus ab square. Then I have a plus b into 7a square b square. Again multiply a with 7a square b square. So it will become 7a cube b square plus, now b with this. So 7 as it is, a square as it is, and b into b square will become b cube. So my answer will be 7a cube b square plus 7a square b cube. A square minus 9 into 4a. So a square minus 9 into 4a. A square with 4a will become 4a cube minus 36. 9 fours are 36 and a as it is. So it will become 4a cube minus 36a. pq plus qr plus rp into 0. Again, whatever the expression is, but when you are multiplying it with 0, the answer will be 0. Why? Anything multiplied by 0 is always 0. Again over here, you have to find the product. So over here we have a into 2a raised to 22 into 4a raised to 26. So you can add the powers directly. So over here, first multiply the coefficients. So 1 into 2 into 4, it will become 8, and the powers 2 plus 22 plus 26, here it will become 50. So now my answer will be 8a raised to 50. Then I have 2xy by 3 into minus 9x square y square by 10, like this. 2xy by 3 multiplied by minus 9x square y square by 10. Multiply the coefficients. 2 upon 3 into minus 9 upon 10. Okay. 2 ones are, 2 fives are, 3 ones are, 3 threes are. So this will become minus 3 upon 5. This is the coefficient. Now come to the variables. Now what is left in variables? It will become x square into x will become x cube, and y square into y will become y cube. So my answer will be minus 3 by 5 x cube by x cube and y cube. Then we have x into x square into x cube into x raised to 4. No coefficients, everywhere it is 1, 1, 1, so no need to worry about that. The variables are same and the powers are different, so directly add the powers. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, you will get x raised to 10. So your answer over here will be x raised to 10. Got it? I hope that this concept of multiplication of expressions is clear to you. Now I will see you in our next lecture. Till then, bye bye.